If we are a country that's not united by any particular racial identity, not united by any particular religious identity, not united by any particular ancestral identity, what is it then that unites us? And this is the challenge of civic education. The ancients would talk about, Aristotle in particular, when he would look at regimes, they would talk about the kind of education that you would need for a particular type of regime to function. And so you could think about it, but there might be a particular kind of educational structure in an aristocracy, or a particular kind of educational structure in a monarchy. And a democracy needs a particular kind of education that is much more widespread than a different kind of regime. I think at a basic level, we all agree, of course, they need to know some basic facts of our history, they need to know some basic facts about our political institutions, about how they operate in practice. But those kinds of basic facts, while sorely lacking in our general population often, are themselves not enough, I don't think. I think we have to know a little bit more and go a little bit deeper.
You need to pick at least 2 electives, so pick what you want. 2.
These are some big picture kinds of topics and ideas, but these are the kinds of topics and ideas that I think we need to re-engage every generation and interrogate and think through ourselves whether we actually do hold those truths to be self-evident. And if we do, that's our inheritance, and that's something that we have to pass on to the next generation. I think the challenging part, and the one that I still wrestle with, how do you do civic education in a way that unites people, that's unitive rather than divisive? But that's a difficult project. I think it's one that every generation has to tackle for itself and tackle anew, and it's one that we have to do ourselves, and I think it's critically important at this moment. It's something I think that needs to be connected to education, that it's not simply about rote memorization, it's not simply about sitting in a classroom, it really is about engaging with others. In our kind of government, in a representative, democratic, constitutional government, it's not just the political science kids that need this kind of education. It's not just history students. It's not just journalists. It's everybody, that we're all engaging in a life of citizenship. And if we're not willing to do that, this kind of government is not going to last very long.